Hi guys, if I were to ask you how many invisible unicorns do you have in your home? If you were unable to give me a number, would I be right to say that a cover-up was involved? So Rupert Lowe, the Reform UK MP, it seems, is looking for invisible unicorns and thinks the British government is hiding the figures. While I make light of this, there is a serious problem with this type of questioning. Its goal is not transparency as it pretends. It's about making the public angry over immigration, which is all Reform UK really have going for them.
There's a concerted campaign within government to hide vital statistics from the British people regarding the impact of uncontrolled mass immigration, legal and illegal. Let me be abundantly clear, it's a cover-up. Whether it's crimes committed by illegal migrants or a nationality breakdown of those claiming benefits, the British people deserve to know the ugly truth. If there's nothing to hide, show us the data. Information is being concealed from the public on crime, welfare claims, tax contributions, size of illegal population, public service usage, and so much more. Either the Home Office is deliberately hiding the numbers, or the data is genuinely not collected. Both options are equally terrifying. It's either pure incompetence or shocking dishonesty. Sadly, I believe it's the latter. My message to the Home Office is clear. Show us the data and we can make up our own minds. This ongoing cover-up is simply not acceptable. When are we going to get total transparency? Thank you.
Okay, so many things to say about this. First of all, he, of course, uses the wrong terminology. He's referring to asylum seekers as illegal migrants, which is not the right... So how are you supposed to find data on illegal migrants if illegal migrants are not counted as asylum seekers are not counted as illegal migrants? So if we were to actually find figures on illegal migrants, it'd be very low, and he'd be like, hey, this number is too low. What about the tens of thousands of people who cross the channel? They're obviously not illegal migrants because they're asylum seekers. They're a different category altogether. Now, if he wants to talk about illegal migrants, he'd have to be describing people who have overstayed their visa or who have not respected the conditions of their visa. But that's a separate issue. And he wants data on those people who have committed crimes. But if these people have absconded, if they're not respecting the conditions of their visa, and you don't know if they're in the country or not, then how can you have crime data on these people? There may be the odd one that you're able to correlate between, okay, this person was supposed to be here on a visa and they've committed a crime. We've discovered who they are. But we're talking about a very small number of people. And then when he talks about people on benefits, well, there's another issue here that was brought up recently by somebody. And this is, well, there are a lot of people who have dual nationality. So if somebody has dual nationality, do they count as British or do they count as a foreigner? And if they commit a crime, what category do they go into? And if they're relying on benefits, which category do they go into? Are they counted as British or are they counted as a foreigner? This is the problem. See, Rupert Lowe understands these things. He understands he's using the wrong terminology. He understands that you can't have data on people who are in the country illegally, who've overstayed their visa or not respecting their visa and are working illegally or in illegal activities. It's practically impossible to have data on those people. He knows this. And when it comes to benefits, you don't know. It's difficult to find accurate data on foreigners who are on benefits or people who are dual nationals on benefits. It's difficult to find that information. So would he prefer to have bad information, or would he prefer just to drop this issue? Well, of course he's not going to drop it because he knows that he can use it as a tool to beat the government over the head with. He's not interested in transparency. If he was, he would use the right terminology. He would actually use the right language in order to achieve his goal. But he's not interested in that. It's just about ramping up anger directed at asylum seekers, foreigners, immigrants, and anyone else who the Reform UK are not happy with. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.